A well-planned premises inspection. The day of site inspections, meeting at the coffee shop. The property manager arrives on time to meet the tenant rep at the coffee shop. They both arrive, warmly greet each other, and find their way to their table where the tenant rep orders coffees for both of them.
It's a nice touch that the tenant rep is ordering and paying for coffee for their client,
whilst waiting for the others to join them. And over the next 30 minutes they discuss the itinerary for the day ahead. The property manager inquires whether they should discuss things freely during the inspections in front of the landlord or the landlord's agents, and the tenant rep informs that it is not a good idea, as it keeps everyone on their toes if there is competitiveness for the client's business. So it's important not to give too much away at this point.
It's not always a good idea to commit to loving the property too much. The tenant rep wants the landlord to offer their client the best deal possible. So keeping preferences for one property over another a private matter could be the best way to go, but not at the risk of seeming disinterested. There needs to be a healthy balance of inquiry.
As the property manager and the tenant rep haven't met the other managers joining them soon for the site inspections, they agree it is important that everyone has an opportunity to do introductions and share the plan for the day ahead. When they arrive a few minutes later, and after introductions, the tenant rep informs that they will be moving everyone at a reasonable pace from one property to another, so not to waste anyone's precious time and to make sure that everyone gets the chance to see enough properties this day.
It's important that the tenant rep doesn't push their clients too hard on the day though. Everyone has different fitness and energy levels, and perhaps some of the inspection party are not wearing the right footwear for a brisk walk, or there are some unknown health issues. Awareness is key here, and the property search is no time to have the client doing endurance training. Any client would be unhappy with someone making them run for lights, climb loads of stairs, or power walk at breakneck speeds. It's important to be mindful of climatization. Also, perhaps the day is cold or hot, raining or windy.
The tenant rep advises the property manager that COVID-safe procedures will be observed throughout the day and suggested that cabs be taken by the party to reach the furthest away premises, with the closer premises inspected first and these closer premises being traveled to by foot.
It's good that the tenant rep shared that COVID-safe procedures will be observed during all site inspections, and that the times between inspecting properties have been spaced out to allow adequate time to get taxis and navigate any traffic congestion to get to each scheduled site inspection. The property manager feels more relaxed knowing they are safe and that their tenant rep is responsible and well organized.
The property manager advises the group that they will provide cab charges to pay the taxi fares to get to the site inspections.
This small but crucial information was provided on the itinerary so that everyone was aware of the plan. This information saves time and potentially awkward situations such as confusion over who's got cab charges or company credit cards to pay for the taxis. The property manager also previously provided the safe travel guidelines to their colleagues, sent out with the itinerary of the day. What was in the itinerary? Things like COVID-safe procedures to be observed, such as making allowances for a number of taxis rather than overcrowding into one and allowing more time for lift travel with smaller numbers allowed in lifts.
Want to know more how this well-planned premises inspection goes? Do our course. Reviews and inspections, getting the client across the options.